Just a second. Let's give it up for Mr. Anand Rawat, Director, Global Alliance, Informatica. Mr. Rawat, come on up. Come on up. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rawat right here is a creator of a superhero which gets published in a monthly magazine. So we have to ask before you start, what is the superpower of the superhero?
So those are, am I audible?
Yes.
Good morning, guys. That's very...
Just one, just you're welcome, sir.
Thank you so much for bringing Airman and Tisha on stage. So I'm kind of creating our own Indian Avengers, and the thing is, Airman, the Kabir, he has the power of all the air.
Huh.
Tisha, she has the power of all fire. Okay, and there are 3 more which are coming in there. So
My God.
possibly that's
Fiery superpowers, and ladies and gentlemen, superhero is all yours. Thank you so much.
so much. Okay. So I'm going to talk about the benefit of data governance, but to put it in simple words, and we have all the industry leads over here, so I better not preach anything, but it's just like when we talk about data governance in data management, I see it as like having common sense in life, because it's so intuitive, and like it is so much to the point in there. So let's begin our story in terms of that. If you are into any of these business, what are your top priorities? Number 1, get more customers, improve the customer experience, grow the business, which is either offer something new to the existing customer base or get a little extra share from the market. This one is very interesting. Compliance with the regulations. Thanks to GDPR, everybody has taken note of the data governance. And the analogy which I put it is this way, that if you have seen in last 3 years, Test cricket is back into action. Why? Because it has been played with a different style and with different energy, and that is because of T20. So we have been doing data governance all these years, but trust me, it was seen as some kind of, like the processes which needs to be followed because our SQAs are asking us to do something. So we always saw that governance as something which needs to be done after the projects are done or whatever it is. But thanks to GDPR, everybody started talking about that what is GDPR and we need to be compliant, and then we are talking about the data governance in there. Risk management, of course, we are right now in this is the right forum. They can understand that what is sensitive data and what is the risk associated with it and how important it is. I mean, this is no brainer there. And lastly, it's about, we need to be real quick. If we see, we have moved from the age of managing data on boxes, on premise, and now we see the cloud platform everywhere. So in terms of the business scene is changing, the technology platforms are changing, I need to be real quick when something new, a new platform is coming in, or I've started to, I need to be ready to be able to consume data in the newest format which is coming. Remember the files and the databases and the other formats? Now we are talking about machine generated data in there. So if you do not have a platform which is quick enough to adopt to data getting generated by machines, I mean, you could be too late, right? Now, if I transform all those use cases, the Informatica solutions for all your needs, we have it over here. So you pick up any horizontal and any vertical, and we have a solution in there. And of course, I'm going to share this presentation with you all. So, I mean, if you want, you can take a pictures. But the thing is, we'll be happy like if you reach, connect with our team. We have Nikhil and Ram over here, and we would be outside on the booth. So the point is, you go, like say for example, you cut across vertically or horizontally any point you're meeting, and if you need a solution, we have something for you in there. If I double click on, let's say for example, if you want to increase your customer experience, you double click on any of those boxes, the solution would look like something like this. Number 1, it is easy to use. Number 2, you can plug and play on any platform. If it is already on an existing one, you bring in anything, One of the USP of Informatica solution is the connectivity in there. So we have the capability to bring in data from anywhere to anywhere. If you have the metadata which is already processed, the solutions are capable enough to understand what has been pre-processed. So you don't have to start from the scratch. And we have all our effort has been to make things as intuitive as possible in there, to understand. You don't need too much of a training to understand these solutions, right? So this is how the solution would look like. So we saw the use cases, we saw the Informatica solution, we had a closer look of the solution. Now, what is required is, now there's a lot of text on the slide, but the point is that using any of these solutions, this is what end of the day we should be able to achieve. Number one, we are processing. I'll stick to the same use case about increasing, the customer experience. I want to improve this. And in order to do that, we have decided to capture every bit of data for the customer, okay? So that we can understand our customer better and give them something which they desire or have them a next good offer for them. But at the same time, when we have so much of data, we need the tools and the solution which enable us to unlock the potential of the data. What is the point of sitting on a huge amount of data and still not able to figure out what it is all about? What can I do with it? So we need solution which can help us achieve all of these, okay? And the overall objective is that end of the day, we need to empower the data consumers, those who are managing data, that they are able to find the data which they are looking for, they are able to understand what it is, and very importantly, they should be able to trust this data, and finally, the access protocol. Quickly, when you see a report and you see obvious gaps in it, your confidence in that report goes down, right? At the same time, so we need solution which can help us drive that. So what is required? Just think from a perspective that if you are a user, that if you are able to see, when you click on a report, you see that, okay, the data which is being fed into this report is 99% good. So we need a solution which can give me that confidence that data is good. Second, I'm picking it from the right sources in there. That is going to drive the trust. Unless and until we have that trust on the data and the solution is helping us to achieve that, none of us initiative will have that confidence, right? So while we try to do this, bringing in the best of the solution, which is enabling our users to find the data, understanding and everything, but in reality, what's happening? Look at how many of these statements you have come across. People struggle to find the data. Second, they don't even know that whatever I'm consuming, is it good enough, right? The steward is struggling that, okay, I have decided whatever I'm doing with one set of departments or one set of systems, I'm not able to translate to the others because the other departments or functions are not ready with it, right? Data governance office, they have their own set of rules that I need everything to be compliant on it, right? So the fact is, we have the solutions. We are trying to achieve, enable our users that they unlock the potential of the data, but at the same time, we see these things happening. And why is that happening? Because somewhere we have missed to strengthen our governance model. So the point is that if I look at, if somebody asks me what are the benefits of data governance, I try to put it in a way that, okay, let's see what would happen if there is no governance in there. So we have slow data supply chain, low trust in data, and we have high data risk. These are some of the key challenges when it comes about data management, okay? And this is where the Informatica solution comes in. So what is the first solution is about having the cloud data marketplace. And this will bring in also the governance angle. So which means if this half of the audience has the data which they feel can be consumed by the others, they put it on the marketplace, which is the consumers are over here. They can shop for this data, exactly like how they shop on Amazon, on Flipkart. They browse through the product that what data is available. Somebody is working on customer analytics, somebody is working on churn analytics, they can find that, okay, this data is available over here. But the thing is, the governance part. When somebody from this side requests for the data, this set of users are immediately able to identify. I mean, you just do not hand over the data to anybody who just walks in and asks for the data. At a click of a button, you are able to see that is this person, the requester, has the rights to view this data? If yes, by how much? Who has authorized it? And this entire thing, now this set of audience, they cannot wait for you to take months to come back with the decision in there. So all this has to be automated. And that's what the marketplace brings in the value over there. The turnaround time, number one, the data is available for shopping, and whoever is requesting, those who have to give the data, they can fully understand and say that if when we are handing it over to this person or this group, they have the rights to see the data. Tomorrow, when an auditor walks in and say, okay, you have been publishing this data, show me that where it is being used, how people are using it. You should be able to show that the consumption report and how it is being utilized in there. So the thing is, the one aspect is about putting data on the marketplace, and it is completely governed. There are no loopholes, absolutely. Nothing is happening outside the system. Second is the governance and the cataloging it. Every bit of data is cataloged. Every system, every user, every business definitions, everything is cataloged. And at the same time, you have, when you click on any report or any data element, let's say for example, the credit card information. On a report, you see the field as credit card on it. You click on it, and it will tell you that it is sitting in 150 systems, in 250 columns, and this is how the dashboard will tell you that what is the quality across systems over here. So tomorrow, if the governance office says that, okay, we need to protect the high sensitive information, perfectly fine. You choose to encrypt your credit card information. You know exactly where all places you have to go and take the actions in there. Lastly, cloud data quality. Now, this is one of the Informatica solution which has been into the market and has numerous success stories to it. So if you have a problem with the data quality, if you have a problem statement, Informatica solution is the answer. This is what we are trying to achieve. Everything is cloud-based with the governance angle in terms of everything can be monitored and measured, right? And the entire sequence of data exchange and data acquisition is happening in automation mode in there. A single platform. Just when you onboard a new customer, I'll just take 2 more minutes and finish that. Just when you onboard a new customer, you do your KYC, right? And to ensure that you are not bringing in any rogue customers over there. Similarly, look at from the data management point of view. You do not bring in, yeah. So we have a single platform, all applications talk to each other, and these are the success stories. Over here you see with the governance, what have we achieved in terms of these customers in there. Very happy to take your questions over here or outside the booth. We have 2 more members, Nikhil and Ram over here. Thank you so much for your time.
A big round of applause for Mr. Rawat. Mr. Rawat, you were as fiery and as poised as the air, as the superheroes that you
Airman.
create. As airman, absolutely. Thank you so much. What a pleasure to have you.